establish its own successor, that's the African Union. However, the name and the date of the Africa Day has been retained as a celebration of African unity. We're going to be looking at some of the highlights of today. We're going to first of all look at the progress which the African Union has made in the past decade. It has made direct contribution and collaborated with international community in settling and minimizing conflicts in some of Africa's troubled zones. It's also helped in resolving post-election violence and protecting Africa's democracy. Now, it's also done a good job in deploying of military force in situations in which genocide and crimes against humanity are committed. As regards conflict resolution in countries, the African Union has done its part in helping countries like Darfur, Comoros, Burundi, Cote d'Ivoire, Somalia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, as regards resolving post-election violence, the African Union has played a significant part in helping the likes of Cote d'Ivoire as well as Kenya. Now, when it comes to election monitoring, the organization is also very helpful. It was helpful in the Liberia 2011 elections, the Ghana 2012 elections, Mali's 2013 elections, Guinea-Bissau's 2014 elections, Egypt's 2014 elections, Togo's 2015 elections, the elections which also took place in Sudan this year, as well as the just concluded elections in Nigeria. Now, speaking of Nigeria, here's a look at the role which the African Union has played which Nigeria has played in the African Union. Nigeria has helped in the deployment of troops to conflict areas in other parts of the continent. It has also participated in raising funds for peacekeepers and has also provided material and other forms of support for democratic electoral processes to countries like Ghana, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Senegal, Liberia, and Niger. Well, Ambassador John Shinkai, who is the former Chief of Staff to the AU Chairman, joins us from Kano. Ambassador, thank you very much for joining us again on Network Africa.
I'm talking somewhere, yeah. Yes, good afternoon.
Ambassador, thank you so much for joining us all the way from Kano. Thank you. Could you tell us about how significant today is concerning the African Union?
Today is very significant for the African Union, as you yourself had indicated. Today is Africa Day, and that is the OAU was established in 1963, and the first continental organization that brought 32 countries together as in a union that was designed to bring the continents together, and it has grown since then.
Well, Ambassador, indeed, we've seen the progress which the Union has made in the past years. But is there more that we should expect to see in terms of the role the Union is playing, especially with what we're seeing happening in the likes of Burundi?
Yes, definitely. Well, one can expect more from the African Union in the future because right now we are still in the growing process. The AU doesn't have all the powers that it should have to be able to do more than it is doing. But between the OAU and the African Union, there is a vast difference. And I think the process is going to move forward, not backward. And the AU would be able to be more effective in the future when the Pan-African Parliament gets in place, when the various countries agree to cede a little more sovereignty to the center. And I think that it's a process that is not likely to be stopped.
Well, Ambassador, thank you so much. We definitely look forward to reaching out to you in the near future. Thank you so much for your input.
Thank you very much.
Ambassador John Shinkai has been speaking to us from Kano, and it's as regards today being Africa Day. Now, we're going to look at other developments right here in Nigeria. President Goodluck Jonathan has called on Christian faithful to continue to pray for the incoming administration to succeed. Now, the president was speaking at an inauguration service held in the nation's capital to offer prayers for the incoming government, as well as also to bid farewell to the Goodluck Jonathan administration. He said to be very happy that Nigeria is celebrating the unity